Hey guys, as you can see, we're back in the Dalish camp because I recorded this part. I tried to record this part a couple of times, but I kept crashing in Ostagar, so I went back a save to see if it was just something up with that save. So that's where we're at the minute. So I think I'm just gonna speed through all of this stuff, and then we'll get to Ostagar. But it was just housekeeping.
My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
I can't just leave my clan? Yeah. So, yeah, welcome to part 3. We're just going to speed through this to get to where we were.
The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But let me be clear.
Yeah.
You will likely never return here. We go...
It breaks my heart to send you away.
This is my home. I remember that. If this is my duty, I will go. I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral. Okay, now we're getting to Ostagar, so I'm going to shut up while this cinematic is happening and just dot in. But I will shut up when the cinematic's happening. So how are we all doing? We having a nice time? Is my game about to crash? No, it's fine.
South through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest.
Ostagar's a really cool name, though, isn't it?
The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here.
This game actually looks pretty good.
This blight must be stopped.
Like the scene building and stuff.
If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Oh, there,
I was just thinking that there.
King Kaelan, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Oh there, Fred. Might I know your name?
I think the game is having a bit of trouble just seeing the animations. They seem a bit quivery. But we're gonna power through until it crashes again. Okay? So I think Brielle is very like standoffish towards humans still. So it's very much like a case of, you're not my king, I'm not your friend.
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the wardens were all stodgy priests. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
And I thought humans considered us all dangerous vagrants.
To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't seem very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feelings.
It's not coming, it's fine. Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens... Oh, wait, yeah, you could if you were not such a fool. Yeah, BioWare did a very good job making King Kaelan seem like an overgrown child. So I think Brielle would take that
You must not
stance.
speak of the king so. He is over-eager, perhaps, but he is also one of the few Grey Warden allies. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Terran Logain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining
Yeah, weren't the
ritual
Grey
without
Wardens
delay.
banished from Ferelden? So they're just like making up their numbers. I was going to look that up, but I probably shouldn't stop to look things up in videos, because I keep doing that and it's probably not very good video etiquette. But I also just remembered I haven't set a timer, so this could go on forever. Let's just resume from that. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. What do you mean? No, wait, a hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall
I need
to
to start
begin the ritual.
reading all of the
Every
options.
recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Wonderful. Let's get it over with then.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. So this is going to be the real test, because this is where my game keeps crashing. Okay. Promising so far. I'm just going to let it do its thing for now. Okay, I feel pretty solid now. This is where it crashed the first time and then it just kept crashing. We're making it across the bridge, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna say...
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, I am. Bitch. I love Ostagar. I think I love Ostagar because it's where you meet Alistair. And I, like every other basic Dragon Age Origins fangirl, I love Alistair. I just ran through some bushes, I'm not sure why.
And we contemplate the death that may await.
The chantry. What are you doing, Kennel Master?
I
Huh?
was such a promising member of the breed.
Oh,
Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
I don't know anything about dogs.
It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood.
Oh.
I have medicine that might
We're
help.
the same.
I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Yeah. We're the same, you and me. The darkspawn got me too, I think. He says something about the mirror being tainted. Put the muzzle on the dog. Come on, boy.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. I don't know though.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember.
I really hate how
If you
they're
happen
talking
across
in
it, I
like
could use it. It's very
British
distinct,
essentially
all
accents.
white with a
And then they
blood-red
say
centre.
herb. Like, here's a hot tip for anyone that's trying to do a British accent, whether it be Scottish, Irish, Welsh, English, any sort of British accent from Britain. We say herb. Because if we're gonna steal a word from French, we're going to butcher it. Okay? That's what the English language does, especially in the UK. We take words from other languages and their roots and shit, and then we go, so this is a nice word. And smash it down into another word. Which is why you end up with herb. Because we choose to pronounce things. Rather than going, oh yeah, let me get some of my herbs. I'm really bad at forcing American accents. I'm so sorry. I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Yes, he's a good boy. A good boy. Just look at him. Oh. I'm trying to find the other recruits.
You there,
Ashworth.
Elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow game.
I was about to fight him because I was like, bitch, who are you calling elf? I know I was going to jump at him there, but then I remembered this game doesn't have jump. Knight. Because like, obviously I've been to Ostagar before, so last time I played I didn't really explore much. Who are you? Logain's God. Huh. So, because I know there's a lot to see, but I didn't see it last time I was here. Chest. Studded leather armor. What? Who are you?
This is supposed to be the battle that sends
Who are
these
you?
darkspawn back
Who
underground.
is this kid? What's he
You
gonna
believe
do?
that?
I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. Can I get copyright striked for singing Hamilton? Even if I sing it rather than anything else? Oh, a Chantry sister. I don't want to talk to her.
The champions of the just.
What's in this sack? Leather boots.
Blessed art thou who possessest the
You know, some of the things about Dalish are right. We do steal things. But I choose to believe that we don't think of it as stealing, we just have no proper concept of ownership. Because we are the clan. That sounds really bad. I think I should take that back. I probably said something quite offensive and I don't know how. I'm not trying. Templars. I actually shivered there. I'm so sorry that I was like jerking the camera around.
Hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
A mage.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's
I
newest
wonder
recruit,
who
are
this
you not?
is.
He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
I'm Brial.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
I keep fiddling with my thumb because I chopped it while I was making cookies last week and it's just like, it's healing up, but like, it's not fully healed yet. So I keep fiddling with it because it's sort of funny. King Kaelin thinks the battle will go well, or it's not luck, but skill that will save
And I'm
us.
sure you have plenty of that to offer. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together.
Together,
it's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
together, every time. Together. I feel like I was just singing words there. I thought that's how High School Musical went, but I don't know that it is. Have you faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
We call it the Beyond, but I don't know of any connection.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade.
You call the
It's home
Fade.
to many
I just
spirits,
said
some
the elves
benevolent,
call it the Beyond.
Others far less so.
I
At
just
the
hit the
heart of
microphone, I'm
Fade
so sorry.
lies the Black
I'm very
City.
conscious of the microphone at the minute because I've been editing and you can really hear the fans from my computer, and also I think I'm talking quite loud. So I'm very sorry. But I'm trying to adjust it in editing, but I can't really get rid of the fans because that's just the way my computer is. So the Darkspawn are just dream spirits.
Sadly, no. They are kin to neither the gentle Fade spirits nor the malevolent demons. Shamefully, they were once the souls of men. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth,
Look at the way my
where they became the first Darkspawn.
thingy's clipping
At
with
least that's
my
what the Chant
quiver.
of Light
Bow,
says.
that's the word. The Maywine bow is clipping with my quiver. The Chantry says many things. Among them that my people are savages and a lot of shit. They just say a lot of shit. Like
It may
us
be
eating
allegory
babies.
meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
I feel like Briala is sort of miffed off at her because she wasn't actually trying to be a standoffish bitch there. Well, kind of. That's just the way she is. But when Wynne was like, "Oh yes, clearly you know best. I couldn't have any advice for you," she was like, "Bitch, I wasn't trying to be that shitty."
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time
Is that his way of flirting?
Oh, well.
Oh, are you a merchant?
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for...
God, humans are
simply
such
been so hectic.
shitheads.
I never thought...
Fucking
But please,
shams.
pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Maybe you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Not anymore.
May her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
Dick.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what did you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are.
God, everyone's so
The name's
fucking
Davos.
racist.
It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Isn't that a little bit paranoid?
That depends on what kind of life you've led. Me, I'm perfectly willing to accept that this joining is some kind of punishment. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
And that wouldn't frighten me. I live in forests.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and
Like
see.
a fucking rabbit.
Like we have a choice.
No one's... You're being forced to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Wow. Right, I feel like we should go find this Alistair guy. Where is Alistair?
I bless you today.
The chantry. Can you guys tell that I have a problem with the chantry? Confession time. I have a problem with a lot of organized religion. But that's neither here nor there. It's my boy! It's my boy!
What is it now?
It's
Haven't
my
Grey
boy!
Wardens asked more than enough of the circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping
Doesn't
the
he look slightly like
by
Shrek?
the king's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
I can't believe I love this
Enough.
man.
I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Bitch!
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Bitch, do I look? Don't worry. Wait, would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, the Dalish. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
It's alright. No. And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan
Sorry, I'm
mention
trying to
me?
stop me
bad.
coming through, because obviously
As the
Briala's
junior member of
a
the
Shem-hating
Order, I'll be accompanying
bitch,
you when you prepare
but
for
I really
joining.
love Alistair, so it's hard. What can you tell me about this joining?
Honestly, nothing.
And also because I know the exact way to like get good approval with Alistair, so I'm trying to stop myself from doing that straight off the bat.
I wonder why that is.
Probably because we're too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Unfortunate. Extremely unlucky.
Ouch. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What was that argument about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oop. That would be awkward.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I think hearing him talk, though, she is just sort of like, this guy seems pretty okay. I guess I look forward to traveling with you then.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Okay, I didn't get any approval with my boy. Big sad. I love him. But Brial doesn't. This is gonna be a ride. Especially like with, as I said, like having to stop myself from doing things that Brial wouldn't do, but I would do in order to get approval from Alistair. Let's go talk to Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you?
Yeah, he wasn't hard to
You're ready
find with his
begin
cheese hair.
preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the maids, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
I love Alistair so much, and I love Duncan.
This is
I love their
Saarkyi,
dynamic.
a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm so tiny. That's me, the new girl.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
So it's a test. And what do we need this blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Y'all are so goddamn cryptic. It's like joining a cult.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer
I asked what the
afford
second
to
task
maintain
was.
such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Oh, someone's bitter about something. Would love to find that out, you know. I'm so excited to see the way Duncan's character develops.
The scrolls contain treaties.
And just to say, I have played the game
treaties
before.
that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
I love my boy, and I love the way he's all jokes and then he gets serious when serious is called for. I love how I made her look tiny even in her little photo. Look at her next to these people. She's so small. It's like, have you ever played SWTOR? It's like when you get the tiny girl body preset next to the Amazonian woman. You can't have an Amazonian man. Or just next to one of the big presets, you know, body sets. Hello, let me in.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for
Let
you.
me
Just be
in.
careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest
I wish I
tonight.
had the editing skills to actually properly, you know, put in clips like that. Loading, loading, loading. Oh! Okay, we've not crashed yet, but I am going to leave this part here and we'll jump into the Kokori Wilds next time. So thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, a comment, and even subscribe to see more. It's revolutionary, if I'm honest. Sorry. But thanks for watching. Bye!